What's going on, guys? I haven't been live pretty much for my scheduled lives this week, so I figured I would hop on here while I'm on board the Carnival Miracle. I have about a half an hour to kind of chat with you guys, maybe even possibly show you a little around the ship. We are in Juneau today, so we're actually, you can see here, we are docking right in Juneau now, and you know, this Alaskan cruise has definitely been one for the record books, without a doubt. Now, I did cruise to Alaska last year, and that is all over my page. But this cruise in particular is different. This is going to be an 11-day cruise, and the reason why I say this 11-day cruise is way different than the 7-day cruise I did last year is because you have 2 days, 2 sea days in the middle. You have a 7-day Alaska cruise, and then you have 2 days at the end. So if you've ever been to Alaska, Alaska is one of those port intensive kind of cruises. You know, you are out and you're about. I mean, I have a full day ahead of me planned for Juno. I'm going to be out all day. There's a block party. I'm going to actually go out with one of my friends that is a bartender on the ship here. And yeah, so I'm going to be absolutely tired, and tomorrow is going to be the same thing. Tomorrow, day after, it's going to be the same thing. So if you are in Alaska, it is definitely, it's exhausting. So to have 2 days on the end of this 7-day Alaska cruise, to have 2 days at the end to kind of relax before I have to get on a flight back to Arizona, this is amazing. And I also want to say the ship that I'm on, the Carnival Miracle, I'm going to say a few things. Carnival Miracle, probably one of the weirdest ships I've ever been on. Totally weird. Nothing at all makes sense on the Carnival Miracle. All the decor, it's like 4 ships in one. But I love it because they don't build cruise ships like this anymore. It kind of reminds me of a weirder dream. So it's a smaller class ship, and those are the kinds of class ships that go to Alaska. And I mean, it's just a weird ship. It's just a very weird ship. You have decor on the wall that is historical. You also have decor on the wall that is from movies and Broadway plays. You have what I'm sitting in here right now, which is actually the game room. It's called the Joker Room. Then if you go into the main dining room, you have grapes on the ceiling. If the Wi-Fi lets me, I'll take you out here. And then there's a Mad Hatter's lounge, which is like the comedy club. It's just, none of it makes sense. None of it makes sense at all. But I love it, because if I take this ship and I compare it to the Luminosa, which I went on last year, this ship absolutely kicks the ever-living crap out of the Luminosa. If I ever had a choice, I would never go on Luminosa again, now that I know that the Miracle's here. Unfortunately, they're taking the Miracle out of Alaska, and they're bringing it to Galveston by the end of the year. But I'm actually glad that I got to sail on it. It's such a weird ship. I'm going to do a whole entire ship tour. I have about 20-25 minutes, so maybe I'll take you around. But you know, when you move around with Wi-Fi on a ship, it's never really good. But all right, let's see and say hi to some people here who are here. Again, this is kind of a pop-up, so I didn't really give anybody any warning. I think this was scheduled for like May 19th. I realized that I'm going to be on an excursion May 19th. So I decided to do it now as we're pulling into Juno. So Danny D, the spectacular supporter, welcome in. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me. Bone Tired Travelers, Denise. Hello, Denise. She says, dude, how are you still awake? Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know, Denise. I was in Icy Strait yesterday. It was a late dock. So we were there from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. I got back on the ship. I had a little bit of dinner, which was actually kind of cool. So let me say this. The food and beverage manager on this ship for this sailing should get recognized, because what he did was something that I have never, ever, ever seen on any Carnival ship that I've ever sailed on. So we were in port yesterday from 2 to 10, and on this ship, we are blessed with a Guy's Burger. However, mostly Guy's Burger is open for lunch. Yesterday and today, Guy's Burger is closed for lunch. Well, you say they're closed for lunch? What? Guess what? The food and beverage manager moved Guy's to be open from 3:30 to 9:30 p.m. because he's smart. Because on the late sailing, if you stay out until 10 o'clock, which I did not, but if you stay out till 10 o'clock, I stayed out till almost 8:45, you get back on the ship, the first set of dining is done, right? You'll probably have about 30 minutes to get to anytime dining. The buffet is open for about another 45 minutes. And then the only two things that you have left, well, three things that you have left are pizza, the deli, and now Guy's Burger, because the food and beverage manager decided to take the 6 hours, give his staff a little bit of rest, let them go out in Icy Strait Point, and then open up Guy's Burger for dinner. I have never, ever seen that on a ship. So hats off to the food and beverage manager. I know you're not listening to this, but dude, that was amazing. And you could see the workers, right? Flipping those burgers. The morale was up. I mean, they were just, hi, how are you? They were handing out burgers. I mean, I did not get one. I was full of reindeer chili. We'll talk all about that in a Icy Strait vlog. But I was full of reindeer chili. And yeah, I mean, you could have literally just walked up and got a Guy's Burger at 8:45. There was no line. I thought there was going to be a line. There was no line. I went to pizza. There was no line. I went to the deli. There was no line. It was amazing. So smart. And then, yeah, so sorry. I from 2 to 10, I got back on. I had a little dinner, and then I decided to take advantage of my drink package a little bit because, hey, why not? And then before I knew it, I have no idea. It was like 2 o'clock. I looked at my clock. I said, hey, Jimmy, the Astute Tourist is on in like an hour. So I decided to hop on his show. I then proceeded to watch Eddie. I then proceeded to watch CME. And then I watched the Go Live Together show. And guess what? I decided to hit live. And here I am. I am still awake. I'm probably going to go off the deep end. But, we're on a cruise. So it's okay. Kathy RSVP says, good morning. Happy Memorial Day weekend to my USA friends. Happy Victoria weekend to my Canadian friends. Well, yes, thank you very much. Happy Memorial Day weekend too as well. And happy Victoria Day to all of my Canadian friends. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Will G says, have you slept yet? No, I have not. I believe I'll probably sleep tonight after I get back from Juneau. I'm going out twice. I'm going out once in about 45 minutes with my bartender friend, one of my bartender friends, and then I'm coming back. I'm going to wake up my roommate who is sleeping right now, and then we are going to go out in Juneau together. Aunt June, Uncle Brady, my friend Richard from No Pants Profits, myself, and then another friend who is also on here, Bill, not Warmstrong, but Bill, another Bill. And all of us are going to go out and we're going to have a crazy day in Juneau today. One of my favorite ports here in Alaska. Not my favorite port, but one of my favorite ports. There's so much to do here in Juneau. It is the capital of Alaska. I was here last year. It was amazing. And now we're going to do even more because my friend Richard actually spent 5 summers in Alaska. So it's kind of like having your own personal tour guide. And I also did find out tonight there is a block party in Juneau, luckily, on Friday, and today is Friday, and it's called Rock Around the Block Party, or Rock Around the Block, and it's free for tourists and it's free for locals. There's free food, there's free music, there's some art, and then there'll be some kiosks with some things that for locals to sell and things. So we'll definitely be checking that out. If I have good Wi-Fi, I'll try to go live down there. I think I'll probably hop on the usual suspects with Eddie and show you guys around there. So let's see. Kathy says, hope that you're enjoying, Scott. You look happy but tired. I decided to hop on here because you guys always kind of pick me up, and I'm not too tired. The coffee shop's actually right out here, and the line's forming, and I'm gonna get myself some coffee. Look, I brought my own coffee. You guys think I'm crazy? I really do. They make my coffee every day. Look, they got my. I'm ready. Look, where is it? I got my little coffee pot. Right, we put the coffee in here, and then you just all you need is a hot cup of water. And I will not drink the shipped coffee. No, we don't do that. Denise from Bone Tired Travelers. Oh, wow, that's great. Yes. Good morning, Mr. Luciano. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate you. Miss you, brother. Hope you're having fun. I am having a blast. I cannot wait to put these vlogs out. This probably is going to be my best vlog series. Obviously, almost a year now on YouTube, but this vlog series I have had a ton of fun putting together, be it the Sea Day vlogs, be it yesterday's vlogs, Icy Strait Point. It just has been an amazing cruise, seeing it for the second time, and also being able to see it with my friend Richard, who is an amazing tour guide. I mean, we had little donuts yesterday. We had reindeer chili. We went into downtown. We had our limit on beer. Yes, there is a limit on certain places when you go into Icy Strait Point or Hunan that you can only have 36 ounces of beer if the brewery makes the beer on site. Such a weird rule, but had 36 ounces. I only had 2 actually, and I gave my other one to Richard. But yeah, it's just been so much fun, Luciano. I know we had talked about getting you on a cruise. I don't know if Alaska would be the first cruise that I would bring you on, but we have talked about a cruise, and hopefully in the future it is on the horizon. We have another Scott in here. Hello, Scotty. Lone Cross MTP. Sleep is overrated. That's right. My grandfather used to say, "I'll sleep when I'm dead." I only got 7 days in Alaska, so I'll sleep. A-Frame Daydream. Oh, that's a new name. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Sleep is totally overrated. It really is. It really is. And now, look, I'm not even tired. You guys got me all energized. We will get enough sleep when our time's up. That's right. That's right, Scott. You are 110% correct. Coffee. Soon, coffee. Let's see. Luciano says, I've been to Alaska already. Alaska and Canada already. Norwegian. A Norwegian. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't actually know that. I'm down to go again, though. Honestly, if I can find my way back to Alaska every single year, I will. And let's say I will find my way back to Alaska every single year. It's amazing. And I will say, I have thought about this. I thought about this last year when I visited Skagway. I am heavily thinking about moving, or not moving, but being a seasonal worker in Alaska, because the vibes in Alaska, especially Skagway, okay, let the cat out of the bag. Skagway is my favorite Alaskan port, but Skagway in particular, right? A lot of the ports that you go to, there are American workers there. They fly. I mean, we're in the USA, but they fly in. Let's say from Boston. I met a girl from Boston last year. They fly in from Texas, and they'll actually work for the 3 months that Alaska is very busy with tourism and cruising and all that. And they'll live there for three months. They'll work, and then they'll fly back home. And I'm like, if I can live in Alaska for 3 months, be a bartender or something like that, something customer service facing, and just absolutely be able to explore Skagway in entirety for 3 months. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I really am thinking about it. This time when I go, it might seal the deal, and I might know where I would work, because I asked about it last year and they told me to apply and I did it. So I might do it this year. Just saying. I'd rather go somewhere cold anyways. Interesting. So, tell you the truth, I went to Alaska last year by accident, and I had no intentions in going to Alaska. I did not want to go to Alaska. I don't like the cold. So my buddy, not the buddy who was on the cruise now, but my really good friend Sabio, was contracted on the Luminosa that went to Alaska. And that was going to be the only way I was going to see him last year, was to go on this crappy ship, the Luminosa, and go to Alaska. I went to Alaska, and I got to see him, which was amazing. We went out in ports and things like that. But being in Alaska by accident made me realize how much you really need to go to Alaska and experience that, because it's breathtaking. It's breathtaking. I mean, let me just, if I can, I don't know if they need to clean the windows here, but I mean, oh, look at that. Look at that. It's just amazing. And that's just the dirty window view. So, I mean, it's amazing. Oh, snow's up there. I was looking at salmon before. I was looking at some birds in the water. We saw some eagles yesterday too, which was pretty cool. And Uncle Brady got to see a whale breach. I didn't get to see a whale breach. I was too busy stuffing my face with reindeer chili. But Danny D says it's nice to see you, Scott. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you for coming in. Mayhem and Miracles. Hello. Hope you're having a great time, Masha. I am having an amazing time. I am having the time of my life. Hey, I work remotely. Let's go. Yes. And honestly, no, I was surprised to go up and look up on the 12th deck for the Carnival Miracle. We have Starlink, and we have 12 of them. We have just as much internet on here as the Celebration, the Mardi Gras, the Jubilee, all those big ships, Panorama, all of them, right? We have just as much internet on this ship, on this little tiny, it's not really that tiny, but tiny ship going to Alaska. We have just as much Starlink internet. That's why you can see me so clearly. It's amazing. I mean, I honestly think the internet was better on this ship than it was on the Jubilee that I was on a few months ago. Call me crazy. Honestly, call me crazy. Mayhem and Miracle says, hi, everyone. Let's see here. Kathy RSVP says, nice way to mix in a vacation while working. Smart. Well, I kind of left both of my jobs at home. I don't really call this technically working or working yet, but even when I get monetized, or if I decide to monetize the channel once I'm there, I don't think I'm ever going to call this work. I think this is just going to be more of a passion for me, a way to kind of outlet some information about cruising and kind of let my passion, show through on the internet. So, let's see here. Oh, that is an amazing for a view. It really is. And honestly, if I have enough time, I might even just take you guys up on a deck inside so the wind doesn't blow and really show you how amazing this is. Let's see. Amazing what you discover in places you never imagined you'd be in. That is 110% right, Kathy. Like, I really never imagined that I would go to Alaska. My buddy Savio actually said a couple years ago he would never go to Alaska, and unfortunately he kind of got forced into the contract. But again, we see these things, and I look at it as a blessing, because now I have a newfound love for Alaska. I'm here for a second time. I'm here for 11 days. Again, I get the 2 sea days in the front, 2 sea days on the back, and then I have that 7-day Alaska cruise to all of the most popular ports in Alaska. Today we are in Juneau. We are pulling into Juneau. I think that is another Disney ship. I think that's the Disney Wonder. We might be following each other because they were in icy Strait Point yesterday with us as well. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Look at them. You can see them right there through the dirty window. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, too much glare, I'm not going to do that. But yeah. Kathy says the internet is excellent. You're coming in very clear. I know, I'm so surprised. And I'm kind of moving around too. And when you move around, but I don't know, I'm feeling risky. Let's test the waters. I'm going to take you guys up. And, if it sucks, then we'll end it. But, let's take you guys up and show you. Well, I have take that off. Okay. Let's go up. Let's go up and find the nearest elevator. Yeah, let's go on a tour. I don't know how to turn this thing around. I really wish I did, but let's go on a tour. I can't believe how clear this Wi-Fi is. If I break up, please tell me. But I'm kind of looking pretty good. Woohoo, tour time. Tour time. I don't think I've ever done one. Oh, I did do one of these on the Margaritaville Sea, but that Wi-Fi was awful. That Wi-Fi was awful. I do have to say, I spent a decent amount of time here in the casino in the last couple days. Last night, unfortunately, was the worst out of all of them. I did lose a little bit of money last night. I stayed pretty even, and actually, I was positive before last night, but that's okay. We'll either make it up tonight or, it's okay. I only gamble what I can gamble. I'm a very smart gambler. I don't over gamble. Got bills and stuff to pay, so can't go on the cruise and just blow it all. I wish I could. I wish I had it like that. All right, let's take the glass elevators because I love the glass elevators. Oh, actually, wait. They're opening up the gangway. I don't think I'll get in trouble for this, but look. They're opening up the gangway. Isn't that cool? Oops, sorry. They're opening up the gangway. It is cold. And that's the one thing, too. Okay, so that's the one thing about Alaska. Most of the time, your getting off in ports is kind of going to be up on this main deck. This is 3 main deck, but this is 3. So if you are sitting at the atrium bar or anywhere here, it's going to be kind of cold. And it is kind of cold. That's why I'm already wearing my jacket. So, good morning, Trisha. Say hi to YouTube. Opening bartender here on the at the atrium bar. She has been awesome. So let's continue the tour. Where was I going to take you guys? Oh, actually, let's go up here. Can we see? Oh, no, there's no windows. Where did I want to go? I wanted to go. I flipped myself around. I'm sorry. I flipped myself around. I just wanted to take you guys up. I wanted to take you guys in the glass elevators because I love the glass elevators. Boop. Boop. I also have to say the elevators on here are super quick. Like super quick. They come so fast. All right, let's go up to 9. Let's hope there's not too much wind. Goodbye, Denise. Off to visit the newest Granberry baby and listening while driving. Well, thank you very much. Those bills, they do always get in the way. It is really nice, Masha. And honestly, yesterday it was about 55 degrees. Today, I think it's going to be about 52. So actually really nice for Alaska in both of these ports. Let's see if I can, where are we going to go here? Oh, well, it's a little bit busier up here than it was a couple hours ago. I was the only one up here, that's why. But hey, look. Let's see. Oh, we got this. So this right here, that you see, whoops, right, see those little buildings over there? That's all the main port area, part of the main port area. And yeah, that's where we're gonna get off. Let me take you outside here. Where can we go outside to really see it? Ooh, I'm gonna take you guys to the Serenity deck. Yeah. Let's go. And you guys can really see it. And it's actually not windy today, so this is good. I cannot believe I'm walking and you guys can still see me. I didn't break up. I'm so impressed with this internet. I'm so impressed. Oh, we have the Seabourn Odyssey here, I guess, too. Oh, wow. There's a lot of ships here today. You know, that means it's going to be busy in port. Yep, the Seabourn Odyssey from Nassau and the Quantum of the Seas. And also the Disney Wonder, which we saw. Let's take you guys out here. Oh, this will be perfect. This will be perfect. As long as I don't drop my phone over the edge. Oh, yeah, this will be perfect. Okay, take a look. Take a look here. Look at Juneau. Juneau, Alaska. So cool. So cool. See, there's the Seabourn Odyssey, and in front, there's the Quantum of the Seas. Super cool. Super cool. Oh, it's not even cold out. Okay, it's a little chilly. It's not cold though. Let's take a look up here. We got some mountains with snow over there. You can see that. I like to take my binoculars and look up at the mountains and see if you can see anything on the mountains. I got some pretty decent binoculars off of Amazon, and they work really surprisingly well. Oh yeah, there's a Disney ship. Where's the Disney ship? There he is. Oop, Disney Wonder. Oh man, beautiful. And something to be said about Alaskan air too. Like, And it's even better when you get to Tracy on Fjord. That air, I mean, oh man. Get my fat head out of the way. Oh my God. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see if we can go higher. Let's see. Can we go higher? There's only 10 decks on this ship anyway, so 12, but I don't count the water slides and stuff like that. Oh, look at this. Holy Alaska. Huh. There's a little port area. And, oh, I want to say something too. Look, that green water slide up there. The Carnival Miracle has a drop water slide. I don't know why they have a drop water slide in Alaska, and I really wanted to try it because I've never tried a drop water slide before, and the thing looks amazing. But yeah, we're not going to freeze our buns off for a drop water slide. But I really wanted to. But, I mean, I've literally never seen that on a small ship like this, or a smaller ship like that. So it's called the Green Thunder. I wanted to, and the only day that it actually would have made sense is the first day, and I didn't do it. So, let's see here. See, Kathy says getting me dizzy. Sorry. I'm trying to move slower for you. I know. Sometimes I get carried away with this. I do have my my tripod though, so I'm not shaking, which is good. Stunning view, yes. Beautiful vistas. Yo, traveling fools, what's up? Breaking up a little bit. Oh, there we go. Again, good. A-Frame Daydream says, wow. Oh, hello, Globies. Welcome in. Let's see. I'll bring you guys down here. That was kind of loud. But yeah. Let's see. Let me get down to the bottom of this chat. Love the mist on those mountains. The lake, beautiful. Breathing in that fresh air. Yeah, it really is. It's something that you don't realize until you make the trip to Alaska, how clean and crisp this air is versus, let's even just say Arizona, where I live. It is not like this. And I will be breathing in as much Alaska air as I possibly can. Let's see, where's the port area? The main port area is over here. So today, I believe we are going to go down to a brewery. We are going to make a hike that I wanted to try to make last year, and I didn't know how to get there. My friend Richard knows how to get there. And what else are we going to do today? There was something else we were going to do today that I forgot about. Definitely going to go souvenir shopping, without a doubt. But there was something else that Richard had mentioned that, we're going to go to a really nice restaurant called The Wharf for dinner tonight. So I'm kind of excited about that. I am going to go out, probably get coffee in about 30 minutes with my buddy that works on the ship. He actually works in the atrium where I just showed you, but he's on the closing shift, so he can come out and hang out. But let me put this down here and I can point to some things. We have behind me, you see that red building right here? Right. I wish I can't point to it. But if you could see that red building. Oh. Right there. Wow, I am so bad at this. You see that building right there? That is the famous Crab Shack. It is Tracy's Crab Shack. And I think we're going to be going there to eat some Crab Shack. So what we do is we kind of go to a lot of different bars, and we go to a lot of different restaurants here in Juneau, and we'll just eat a little bit. We won't eat a big meal. We'll just sample a couple of the most popular items on the menus, and we'll kind of go from there. That's kind of what we did yesterday in Icy Strait. That's how I was able to have some deer chili. I was able to have some deer sausages. What else did we have yesterday? Oh, I had these croquet bites that were salmon and halibut deep fried together in this like little croquet ball. Phenomenal. We had these little mini donuts that were unique to Icy Straight Point. You got like 10 of them in a bag. And you guys know I don't like sweets. These donuts were phenomenal. Maple bacon donut, and I think the other one was apple pie or something like that. So really, really amazing. Icy Straight was awesome. We are now in the capital in Juneau, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. Again, there are 4 ships, so we have 1, 2, 3 is us, and then we have 4 over there. So it is going to be busy in port. Luckily, we are in port from 7:15 till about 10 o'clock at night. So we have a lot of time in port to kind of get off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off with my buddy, and then I'm going to come back on. He has to work at about 1. So we're going to come back on. I'm going to wake up my roommate who is sleeping right now, and then all of us are going to go out. So that's another really good thing about kind of having a long day in port. You can kind of go on and come off, as you please. And let's see if I can get this in here. As this, I see. Oh, can I get him? Where is he? There is a. Oh, I'm trying to show you the gondola ride all the way up. And if I was better at. Oh, there it is. You can see it up at the top there, and there's a gondola going right now. It is not a free gondola. You actually have to pay about $50, I believe, to ride that from the very base all the way up to the top. But there's food up there. You get a free snack. And if you make it up to the top, which, I mean, it's a cable car. If you make it up to the top, they give you a free item at the gift shop or something like that. There's like a little free charm or something that says I rode the gondola. But yeah, we're not going to be doing that. But it is definitely popular. Can you see it? It's definitely, oh yeah, there you go. It's definitely popular to do here in Juneau. It's actually right when you get off the port. But I believe, that's the hike we were going to do, or hike we were going to try to do. The Mendenhall Glacier. We're going to try to get as close as we possibly can. Last year, my Uncle Brady and myself, we tried to go to Mendenhall. And unfortunately, at the time we were there in late August, we couldn't go because it had kind of melted too far away, and they weren't doing tours because it had receded so much. So hopefully, since we're going earlier in the season, be it May, we'll be able to at least go as close as we possibly can, because I know Mendenhall Glacier is one of those I wouldn't say once in a lifetime, but definitely one of those hikes or places to see the Mendenhall Glacier when you're in Juneau. And I did not get to do that last time I was in Juneau because it got us lost, and then we ended up at a brewery, which wasn't a bad thing, but I wanted to go to that Mendenhall Glacier, and then after we couldn't, and then we tried to go to another hike, I got us lost. Just a whole big thing. So we are going to go to Mendenhall, and I know Richard knows how to get to Mendenhall. He's been there about 17 times, and I'm really looking forward to that. And especially since it's only like 52 out, it's really nice. Let's see here. VentureCast says, hey, Scott, good morning, y'all. Yeah, VentureCast was here about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So I am in Juneau, VentureCast. No, Traveling Fools. That plane has sailed. If I wanted to go on that drop-down water slide, it would have been the first day. Maybe the last sea day, but it's still going to be cold. And we're going to be going really fast, trying to get back to San Francisco. Let's see here. Yes, seafood. Bet the crab salmon is excellent, making me hungry. So yeah, here's a little tip for anybody who decides to take this 11-day cruise. Get your seafood in Juneau. Don't get your seafood in Icy Straight Point, okay, or Hunan, because 99% of the seafood that is sold in Icy Straight Point, guess where it comes from? Juneau. That's right. It comes from Juneau, and it goes by boat. And quite frankly, I'm going to be transparent with you. It takes fish shorter time to get from Alaska to New York on a plane than it does to boat it from Juneau to Icy. So do yourself a favor. If you are in Icy or if you're in Hunan, just eat the reindeer and wait the next day to get your crab legs and your salmon here in Juneau, because that's where you're going to get the best and the freshest, absolute freshest seafood 110%. Is it going to be a lot of money? Probably, but it's just going to be just as expensive in Hunan or Icy Strait. And guess what? It's not going to be as fresh. So there's your little tip. Yes, the Gold Belt Tram. Thank you very much. The Gold Belt Tram. It's right there. I'm so horrible at turning around, and if I knew how to turn the camera around, it'd be much better. But sounds like a great day planned, Scott. That's a good bit of time in Port. Sweet. Yeah, it really is. I was happy about how long we had in Port. You can kind of echo on this, VentureCast. I know we had talked about doing a live once I get back, after we've both kind of digested the cruise the second time here. And VentureCast and I are going to talk about Alaska pretty much in its entirety. So take a look for that. Let's see here. Perfect hiking weather. It honestly really is. I need this. I'll need this, a sweatshirt as a layer, and then I have a t-shirt under here. So I am dressed like an onion. I am ready to go. Scratch and Pete, PA, welcome in, Pete. Thanks for coming in, my friend. And Globees, if I didn't say hi before, hello. And yeah, so tomorrow, I believe we are going to be in, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday. So tomorrow, we actually get to go to my favorite port, Skagway. I will be vlogging all of this. There'll be a vlog for every single day, even the sea days. And I put extra energy, extra effort into these vlogs because I know that there are important things about the ship. There's important things about the port, and you know, I don't want to waste anybody's time that is coming to get information about Juno, get information about Icy, get information about you know, what to do on a sea day. So I kind of keep it concise and right to the point of what we're doing. Yeah, there's some kind of jokes and stuff in there, but you know, it really is just clear cut and concise to the best things to do in Icy, the best things to do in Juno, the best things to do in Skagway. And, you know, I kind of take the more explorer approach. June and Brady are doing the White Pass Rail in Skagway, so they're doing the whole train ride. I like to try to take the approach to more budget-friendly things, right? You know, June and Brady, they're retired, or not, they're not retired, but June and Brady, you know, they're more grown up, and they got, you know, money to go on these things. And I could if I wanted to, but you know, I want to really show you how you can explore Alaska on a budget. You know, if you had $0 in your pocket because you spent all this money to be on this ship here, and you have little money to spend out in the ports, I want to show you what you can do for cheap. And I'll tell you right now, and this might get some people mad, but the biggest scam on excursions for Alaska, whale watching. Don't book the whale watching. Spend the money elsewhere, because there are ample opportunities to see whales, whether it's breaching off the back of the cruise ship, whether it's a place that I'll share an Icy Strait Point where you can actually see some of the whales right up close for free. Please do me and do you a favor. Do not book the whale watching in any of the ports. Don't do it. You have so many opportunities to see whales other places. Don't do it. Let's see here. Just One Sue came in. Hello, Just One Sue. Nice to see you. Kathy says, looking forward to those live streams, Scott. Confirming my thoughts on Alaska is gorgeous. It really is. Gutters is in here. Hello, Gutters. Good morning, Scott and chat. Welcome in. Yeah. So I'm happy that the Wi-Fi was so good that I was able to come out here. I was able to show you guys. I was able to be inside. I was able to move around. Oh, and Gutter says the whales breaching on the deck isn't what they're looking for, Scott. VentureCast says, how are you liking the Miracle? Yeah, so VentureCast, I said this before, and I'll say it again, and I'll keep on saying it. The Miracle is one of the weirdest put together ships that I have ever been on. And it's an old ship, and I love it. None of it makes sense. And you know this because you were just here. There's grapes in the dining room. Then you got the Mad Hatter Lounge that doesn't make any sense. You go down the staterooms, and there's movie posters on the walls. What? What? None of the decorations or none of anything makes sense. Because then you go, oh wait, where's the gift shop? Oh, it's down the yellow brick road, but the yellow brick road is blue, and the yellow brick road makes you feel like you're on an XL class ship because it has the same hallway that the XL class ships have, with the Effie gift shop, the Carnival gift shop, all that other stuff. So it's like, it's 4 ships or 4 ideas put into one. I don't get it. And honestly, I thought the weirdest thing was the main dining room with the grapes. I'm like, where does the grapes fit in? I'm trying to like make them all make sense and make them all fit in, but they don't. So, and I'm sure you can echo on this, VentureCast. It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. VentureCast says, I agree. It's like being in a 70s or 80s theme park at sea. It really is. Like the Mad Hatter's Lounge. I mean, it's like Alice in Wonderland. And then you go over to the main theater, which is right next door, and it's like Greek goddesses. What? First of all, you go into the Mad Hatter's Lounge, and if you were on something in there, woo, boy. In the Mad Hatter's Lounge, there's statues, and it is trippy as a mofo. All I got to say. Drunk, sober, don't matter. You go in there, trippy. And again, I'm trying to figure out where it makes sense. Alice is not on this ship, but there's a Mad Hatter's Lounge. Don't know, don't get it. A-Frame Daydream, super electric ship. That sounds like something I would get a kick out of. Honestly, like I said, it's weird and it's odd, but I love it. And the fact that you can walk the ship front to back in about, I don't know, less than 5 minutes. Love it. Know exactly where I'm going. I don't get turned around. It's perfect. One of the reasons why the Dream is my favorite ship. This, honestly, might be my second favorite ship. Crazy to say. Scott on the ship. I'm so confused. Follow the yellow brick road. I know. When I went to, I looked up. I'm like, the yellow brick road. Okay, so now it's like a Dorothy theme. No Wizard of Oz or anything decorated, and they're blue tiles. Make it make sense. One of the workers said, well, there used to be yellow tiles under there, and then they put blue. I'm like, so why didn't they rename it Blue Brick Road? Or why didn't they rename it something else? It just doesn't make sense. Let's see, VentureCast says, I loved it, though. I really did. I really loved it. And it's not like the Luminosa at all. So they don't give you a fake burger place. They don't give you a fake burrito place. They give you the real thing. There's a Guy's Burgers. There's Blue Iguana Cantina. There are everything that you know and love on Carnival ships on here. Because if you've ever been on the Luminosa, that ship is an absolute disaster. There's no ice. It's so oddly laid out. And yeah, there's no guys. They off the grill, and the burger, I mean, you'd probably throw it and the seagulls wouldn't even eat it. I didn't even eat it. The bun was hard. The burger was disgusting. Just not my thing on the Luminosa. So I am glad if I ever have to go back to Alaska, or I'm going back to Alaska, I'm either going to go on Princess or I'm going to go on Spirit, because I'm not going to go on Luminosa. I wish I could go on Miracle, but Miracle's going to Galveston because Galveston is so popular now. I know, Kathy, this isn't Kansas, Toto. I'm like, honestly, when you guys see my ship tour that I put together, you guys will see how weird this is. And I wanted to, show you more here, but, I guess I'll put it all compiled into the weirdest ship tour ever. That's what I'm going to name it. Carnival Miracle, the weirdest ship tour ever. It was weird. Oh, and then you go into the dining room or the Lido buffet, and it's called Horatio's Restaurant. And then there's this guy on the wall in like plaster of Paris, but like the same guy, and can't figure out if it's George Washington, if it's somebody English, or if it's this guy named Horatio. And we're like, who is Horatio? I asked one of the workers, and he's like, oh yeah, that's Horatio. Who's Horatio? What are we making up names now? And and then you look at the buffet, and it's all English flags from London. It sounds like you're from London. Make it make sense. I'd like to book that repositioning cruise to Galveston for the Miracle. That might be fun. You know what else might be fun, VentureCast, if you have the deal? the 14-day Hawaii. I don't know if you've ever done the 14-day Hawaii, but this ship is going to do, and that's part of the repositioning, the 14-day to Hawaii. And that might be what you're talking about, but that might be something to look into. And honestly, my friend actually just booked, the friend that I'm on now, just the 14 Hawaii, excuse me. Sorry, my alarm went off. Yeah. And that is, unfortunately, the alarm that I am going to go and meet my buddy. So, thank you, everybody, for taking just a little bit of time here with me. I do plan to pop on live again next week, too. The Sea Wave Lounge for Thirsty Thursday Trivia will be open. It was not opened this week. We gave the employees a little rest in the Sea Wave Lounge, so we kind of took a whole week off. I am back. I am definitely going to go live again. You will see me, maybe put out some shorts, but I'm going to save the long form content for when I'm home so I can give you guys the proper edit and all of that. So I am going to sign off here saying hi and bye from Juneau, Alaska. Thank you for all of you guys that have come in and spent just a little bit of time with me. It means the world. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. So have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful Friday. Go out there and explore and enjoy. I'll see you guys. Thanks so much. Bye.